Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the Colonial Charter mod version 1.6, and this is our new northern, what should we call this area? We're kind of in the northwest of where, well, we're actually due north of where we started. We'll call this the North. The Great White North. There we go. That'll work. Game's already running, and I'm thinking long term. We have our forest node system over here. I'm thinking this swath right through here could also be forest nodes. 1, 2, 3, with more gatherers and hunters at the center points of the 3 foresters. And one of these, in fact maybe 4, maybe 2 of them would be hardwood and 2 would be regular. But we are always flirting with running out of wood, so we do need to think about doing that again. What did I just press? Pressed the wrong button there. This road here could be a divider. So shoot out this way. Everything south of it could be mossy stone roads going into the forest nodes, and everything this way will be farmland. So that, I'm thinking, is a strategy for our future. I got rid of all of the little things I had queued up for the laborers to be taking out, so that I wouldn't be hitting them with my roads. Because I want to, I'm thinking, I see we have one started through here. I'm going to double road all the way up into this area. So let's get where I can see something here. This guy, yeah, we're up there, like that. So if we were to come down, let's see, 16 laborers. I want to keep that at least at 20. Ah, good, we can see. Alright, so if we were to, in fact, I'm going to pause before the leaves all come in. So, and we're going to go straight to stone. I see they're finally starting to build those roads over there. Now that we have lots of labor and, builders to do the job. But stone, keystone, and we're going to come up alongside this one. Double stone road going all the way up into this area. And looks like we're going to just end up skirting around this little hill here. What's that look like? Yeah, something like that. And then this one could transition to a single road. The bulk of what we're going to be doing is out here, and it's probably going to head toward the river and come back down into here. So this one is a single. He heads out like so. And I'm thinking just past this tunnel we could do something similar. Shoot out into here. I lost it. Zoom out a little further, right, like that. Yeah, like that. So he heads off that direction. And we'll leave this till we know what we're doing. So, while it's paused, I'm going to do something else over here too. We want, I'm thinking in this area, somewhere in here, to do that colonial housing system that you see in every Banished Charter 1.6 game. With the corner houses and the tunnel houses and all that. They usually build a big something with tunnels and a big courtyard in the middle. We'll have to find some way to do it different. I don't know, figure 8, a big H, something. An H would work. Yeah, but I'm thinking that's somewhere up in this area, or it is over here. But either way, I'm thinking we want another main double brick road up here somewhere, another row of businesses along the edges of it. And this takeoff point right here past the tunnel might be the place to do it. It looks to me like there's a line between the side of this blacksmith and the side of that tunnel. So before all these trees fill in for spring, because we are late winter still, we're late winter. We got above freezing, or at least down to, up to freezing at before spring hits. So maybe we're going to have ourselves a good year as far as crops go. But let's grab brick road, red brick. And if I start there, where do we land up here? Oh, that works, because one more will just touch the side of that building. Now, if I go side to side, it only affects up there. Okay, so we can take this guy way up into Scaryville up here. Let's go to here. Let's see if I can control that. What do we got over here? Actually, he'll probably want to jump across again. Will he be part of that road there? Huh. If we did that, see if I can keep control of this. Right there. That stops right over here. Let's do that. We'll stop at that point. I don't know if I'm going to find that again, though. Let's see. We want to be on... He started there, so we're going to go to there. Bring that across. Zoom in here without letting go of the button. There he is there. And I don't see him up there. So he stopped somewhere in that area. Okay. No, he didn't. Oh, well. We'll fix that. Actually, he is right over there. Okay. So that is this one. He's up here somewhere. Alright. So that puts a double road up that way, which something is going to take it across. In fact, this road here probably is a good place for another bridge to go across. If that makes sense. So, again, before I unpause it, I know once all these trees fill in, I can just give up trying to see anything. So if that goes there, we can bridge across with what? Brick and wood. That would look good because we're going to be tying into a red brick road over here. So we're coming up in this direction, just like that. Okay, so let's red brick. There's our line. From there, is there any chance we can see this guy? Looks like he's right there. I think that's it. Go sideways. Yeah, that's it. So he ends right about there. And that may be a double brick road going back this way at some point, but we'll fill that one in later. Okay, so there's some, another major part of our puzzle, our skeleton, our road system, that we can start expanding around and from. So up in here is a big farm area that I'm looking for. And looks like we have been putting in some roads. Good. Ooh, that's looking really good. Okay. Ends right into a deer herd. Look at that. Start wanting to talk about happy trees again. And this guy went in. The doubles. Yeah. So, I think housing is still going to be an important thing to keep pushing here. Well, housing and farms. We're doing good right now because we bought 30,000 food. That is going to go away soon. So, I know I want housing right here. Let's get these guys in, and then let's look at laying out the beginnings of our new farms. Yeah, I think so. So, we have the road already in. Let's connect the dots here. So we have this block done. We have the tunnel there. This looks like it'd be the natural road, but we can't really use that. Okay. Don't know where we're going to have a road up on that side, but I know we can house... Yeah, this... Let's upgrade a couple of these. That's too cookie cutter for me. That drives me nuts. And it probably wouldn't hurt to have some kind of a, like even right here, a boarding house out here. Kind of spread the nomads around when they do come in. I think right there, that'd be a good place for one. It could be more of that coaching inn. I like that one. So houses, and this guy, the boarding home, which will become the coaching inn. And we will leave a space. We don't need to continue this road through because we do hit. So we can bounce these roads around different directions. Okay, so that one's going to go there. We'll notice it later and upgrade it. Anything going on here? One Brickworks is in. Okay, he's already on. Make 2 employees and transition this guy out of here. Or should we? Wait, pause a second. Ooh, we're actually running low on fire bundles. Okay, we'll take down an employee there. But bricks, do we have clay out here still? We did when we turned this brickworks on to make bricks. We don't anymore. None whatsoever. And the stockpile, let's see, was there a third source? This is materials. Lots of furniture in there. 100% full in all these. So we could eliminate a brickworks. Yeah. Let's just simply make that go away. And that might become a good place for a couple more of these guys. And that will let us one more of these right in here, delete this into it, and then two more of the material warehouses right there. Okay, that's the plan there. I paused it because I wanted to get over to this trader before these traders before they left. Okay, we're not ready for seeds yet. And logs, we'll grab those if we see them. We know we're running low on fire bundles, so we'll grab those if we see them. So iron ore, probably not. Copper pipes, tools, we're doing fine. Bricks, I think we better grab. We probably should. We just pulled up a lot of roads there, brick roads. Tools, candles, copper ore, firewood. Actually, we are a little low on our heating fuels. What do you want to call that? Stored fuels. I'll call that heating fuels. That's what they bring inside. Another trader just popped in. Let's do it this time. We'll do that. Tools, no. Coke fuel. That's cheaper than firewood. Let's do that instead. And we can get... Okay, so 600 of those. And stone, yes. Okay, we done? Nope, there's still iron. And we have plenty of iron. Okay, so we'll do that. And that, we need 4,400. And for the sake of making this one easy, we'll do fancy furniture. So, we're going to count it by 20s this time? We are. Thank you. 800 more, so 200 more. That would be a counting of 20s right there. Well, 10 of those. Yeah. Alright, trade and dismiss you. What are you up to? You have got for us coats. Good. Don't want you, because we have got to rebuild this entire trader. So we need to give him a couple of rounds to be able to do that. We're at 76,000 food. Alright, you guys are done. Is there anything else I needed to do before I start laying out farms? There are houses on the other side, but we can put that off. Conservatories on the other side, as well as in here. I went too far. We still don't know what this is going to look like, so we can't do conservatories here yet. Let's prioritize these houses. Let's get, I think if I pull from this side, maybe it'll go in that order. Don't know. Let's get these guys done the best that we can. And what are these? Do we need building supplies? Need lumber. We should have everything here. There shouldn't be an issue with supplies. Just a matter of getting them here. What's sitting in here, just out of curiosity? No building supplies. How about homewares? There's fancy furniture. There's fancy homewares with just one. Homewares 14. Okay. So the stuff randomly does come out this direction. We're renovating these guys. We've still got plenty of boarding homes around the map to support them. Alright then. Farms. Let's do this. How quickly do we begin? I'm thinking we're going to want more housing around here yet. So let's go out into this place. Now we did put a road across there. We did. So I would say starting right here. Now, the question is how to do it. I can draw this on paper, but I can't really describe it on the screen using my mouse wiggling all over the place. That just drives me nuts when I watch it. So that's not going to work. I guess I'm just going to have to do it, and you're just going to have to watch. What I was thinking of, but I wish I could see this road better. But I know if I queue up those trees to come down, I won't be able to build things around it because they'll give me a lot of little red squares. I think. I'm pretty sure. But we know we want our crops in 10 by 15s. On 150 per farmer. That plan has worked really well in the past. So we want to continue that. So let's queue up a farm from here. So 10 by 15, but I want to leave a space because I want to use a similar size for the pastures and orchards and have that space built in so we can still be kind of consistent. So let me just experiment with this. 10 by 15. So there's a farm. I want this space doubled or even tripled to be large pastures and orchards. And then I can take, 10 by 15 spaces and randomly just pop them in like, a Tetris game or something. Basically 2 of them could be an orchard, or all 3 an orchard, or in the next space, one can be another farm, another could be housing in a barn, and the next one could be a farm, and the next one could be a huge orchard, and the road work should grid to this whole thing really easily. That's what I'm imagining. We'll see if that actually plays out. Unfortunately, because there's so much queued up, we're not going to be able to see the progress, so I'm going to have to just do this blind here at the beginning. Maybe as we see some of these guys getting built, we can then prioritize this. Unfortunately, though, the further out you go, the further they ignore your priorities. So, I just glanced over at my clock and realized I didn't reset it for this episode. I have no idea how long I've been running so far. I'm going to guess I've been running for 20 minutes. There's a guess. I may be entirely wrong. So if I go another 15, we should be fine. So that went in there. I wonder if there's any way. There's probably not. As soon as I click something else, that's probably going to go away. But if we do that, and we put in next, the mumps has come out, has occurred. And that started with a builder who's 54 years old out here in, wow, in some very sick looking orchards. These 4, 5, looks like they've all hit the end of their age. We could, and they do go back in and replant, but you'll never have a fully efficient system again. You'll always have only 2/3 of the trees running at any one time. It is best just to go ahead and put a cut order in. I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's a whole bunch of logs to keep us going. It's going to just immediately go back in with what we've already got planted, unless you want to change that. The olives and the coffee are the most prolific. We are using the mulberries, though. There's the red mulberries for our fruit, and the coffee and the oranges. Let's switch you to coffee. Much more coffee than oranges come out of that size of a field. So when these do come back, they're going to make more food. We'll put oranges over on the other side. All right, so there's 5 cut orders over there for orchards, and so we will need to make one more major food purchase coming up, because we're going to lose a lot of food out of those orchards. But when it's done, we will have that much more food and long term, because it will where was that? Because it'll be brand new fields, brand new orchards again. So a 10 by 15 there. I'm thinking housing and another 10 by 15. So barn, house, let's do that. So barns. Can the magazine fit in that space? He cannot. So he's never going to fit into this area like that. Okay, that'll be fine, because we want to look more like a country setting. So let's do this then. Farm. Starting now. We don't really need a road in between. We will. We'll leave a road in between there. So that gives us actually 15, 45, and 2 more is 47. So maybe we'll do it in groups of 2. Maybe that would be better. So that's 15, 15, 30, 31, 32, 33. We can make our orchards 33 long. That's an odd number. No, 31 long, leaving the space on the sides. Okay, I can see this. I don't know if you guys can, or if you can, I can picture what I'm doing. So one more time. So we come in there and move over. So there, road, and that one starts right there. 10 by 15. Oh, I didn't mean to place that. I meant to right-click it. There we go. So he is still there. One more try. So this may not make sense to all of you until another episode or 2 happens and you can watch it build. So we're going to be there, road, and there, right click, left click, 10 by 15. So 15, 10. Alright, so we're going to road in between. I'll put dirt roads in for now. And that one is there. It comes down to, I can't tell where the where everything is. He does go there, so we'll stop at that point. And we'll stop at that point. Okay. Alright. So I'm still not sure if I actually did that right. Looks like there is a green space. There is. Okay. There's a quick save. There we go. So with that, we can throw in another road here. And let's see, road. This will be a stone one. Yeah, this is really tough when all the trees are in. We could probably have just done a massive clear cutting through here. You know, maybe we will do that. This would lay out so much easier. It really would. I've already queued up so many roads. I was real hesitant to queue up 3 decades worth of clearing, but we may have no choice but to do that. Okay. Well, in that case, we have you there, we have you there. We know we're going to want another road in. This will be a stone road there at a space in. So there and somewhere up in there. And actually this could just take off then. That gives us a pathway up, and it gives us a place to place a stockpile against. So we can stockpile something like that, and further up stockpile something like that. So 2 fairly centralized stockpiles. We can even put another one, say, right there. I still managed to get 2 items in there, didn't I? Yeah, oh well. So with that, we can then put in a massive clear order, something I have not done in this game, in Ramblington. But we could clear out from right about here all the way up to something like that. Just huge. Now, it's going to take a couple of episodes to actually get that cleared out. So we can spend a couple of episodes just working on other things. What is happening here? We've hit our limit on herbs. That's what's happening there. Let's go ahead and change that. We'll make that a 15,000. Okay. So that's not a problem there. So we can be checking out other things and putting in more houses over here along this new brick road. I'm thinking in this area here, another area we need to clear out some trees, but somewhere in here we can start putting some much nicer houses in. We're not near the stone quarry. We're not near the mines. So we can go in here and put in some, if I can find the roads in here. What happens here for a road? I thought I pulled those out. I guess I didn't. There was one episode I had to redo, and that must be when I did it. Yeah, I was recording, and I heard the door to my studio open. I looked over, and Mrs. Rambler came in and sat down next to me, the quietest as she could, but it was still pretty loud for this microphone. But so I paused, and we got settled in. Then I continued working, and she was doing her best to kind of distract me. Got me laughing, and it got to where the episode almost wasn't usable, so I decided to redo an episode. I think that's the episode that I had gone through and pulled out the mossy stone road because it just wasn't looking right. I was trying to figure out what would match that line right there. And that's what I thought I had already done, but apparently I didn't. So let's do that one last time. Let's pull out. If I do this, what happens? That's interesting. Okay, we'll do it that way. And from here, we'll pull out that. And we'll do it here as well. And I want to pick something else to go in. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what color would be that. This just looks too different. It's just a little bit extreme. It works well in here. And it'll probably even work well in there. But yeah, we do need to get rid of some of the trees in here, but I don't want to queue up anymore. Someday we'll go through and prune Ramblington, but it's not going to be today. But I want to put in some nice housing in here. Let's think about roads here then. Backside of these guys could come over here. Actually, from this tunnel entrance over. That looks good. Let's do that. And that'll be red brick. So road. This will be the episode of roads. I'm going to come in. Do I keep it tight? If I keep it tight, what does it do? It hits. Okay. So we'll go in 2 or 3, which feels more natural anyway. Over here, that brings us in. Actually, we could be tighter over here. Let's go just 1 space out. Right there. To there. Okay. So now we have a road this way. We have a road there. We could come in from here as well. Oh, we already did. He's right there. That's right. So we've now got some boundaries. Right there. So in that area, we could put in some nice housing. So let's lay out a few of those. On this main road here. Something that would take a corner and something that would grab this area here. So, and with that, we'll probably call this one done because I'm running blind here on what time it is. Housing. And we'll stick with the colonials for a while. Let's put in a nice colonial house here. So right in there, like that. And the nicer colonial homestead in here. And we'll face them that way. Something like that. Then let's go up a notch. A family townhouse, actually smaller. Alright, the officer's townhouse. We hit a road. Clear over there. That's skinnier. I want to go back to this. We'll do that. What are our choices in colors? Okay, so that's the red. Is that reddish? Let's see here. F. Let's go with that one. And he comes off of this road. He's back over here. And that leaves enough for at least 2 of them in there. Okay, so something like that. A couple of spaces, and that'll automatically switch to a new color. So in there. There. Now we don't have a road on the back side of these yet, right? No. So let's let this build out. I'll go ahead and queue up some trees to come down. In fact, we'll take out everything through there. I want to see the backside of this. Okay. So with that, I think we're going to call this one done. Did we ever get... We did not. So there's where we're going to come back to and see just how this worked out. I'm hesitant to. I was thinking I can let this run for a while in between episodes. I guess I could do that, not build anything, just let it run and see if we can't get a few more of the roads done. And if a disaster happens, I'll pause it and we'll just start the episode there. So maybe I'll let that happen a little bit. Thought maybe a disaster just happened, but reserves of logs are low. Okay, so with that, let's call this one done. This has been Noble Rambler. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Makes me happy every time. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, folks.